Today's project, I'm back working on the Bobcat 883. I have been working on getting the hydraulic system cleaned out in the machine. There was extremely milky oil. I have rebuilt all the seals and I have flushed the fluid approximately 3 times now, and the fluid's pretty clean. So instead of just wasting this oil that's in the machine, there's about 15 gallons in the hydraulic system. The chain case, which is located in the center of the machine where all the gears and chains are, that holds approximately 10 gallons. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain out this chain case because I suspect that's never been changed or has not been changed in a long time. That's why I have it up on the blocks. This way I'll be able to easily get underneath the machine safely to pull off the cover and get the drain plug out and fit a bucket under here. So I'm going to get that draining. Then my plan is going to be to pull this inspection cover on the inside of the machine here and then pump the oil that's in the machine through the auxiliary hydraulics right into the chain case. I'll bring you along for the project and I'll stop at each step and explain what's going on. Okay, I'm under the machine. There's 2 9/16 bolts holding this cover plate. I'm going to pull them off and we're going to see what the drain plug looks like. All right, there's 2 drain plugs here. The bigger one over here, which would be on the passenger side of the machine, that would be for the fuel tank, so we definitely don't want to drain that one. The smaller one should be the chain case, which is this center section here and this little plug. And what this is, it's a little strange. I don't know why they just don't have a threaded hole with a normal plug, but there's a steel kind of bullet shaped object wedged into a rubber grommet. So I did buy a new rubber grommet because I understand that sometimes these rubber grommets are shot after you pull this out. So I do have a new one of those. Just keep that in mind. I should have enough room to get a bucket under here. So I'm going to get a pair of vice grips and see if I can get that plug out. Alright, this is what the inside of the chain case looks like. My fill plug is over here. Even though I'm going to fill it from the top, I'm still going to take that plug out. Actually, you know what? I can see from here pretty good. I'm probably not going to take that plug out. I'll just fill it up until it's up to the top of that plug. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty dark in there. But from what I can see, there's no rust or anything. I don't know how tight the chains are supposed to be. This side's a little looser than that side. I'm going to do a little reading on that while we're draining. Alright, I'm going to have to jump back in here. Due to an SD card error, I actually lost a couple clips for the ending of my video. So, lucky for you, I'm going to reenact what you missed. So, where we left off, I had this chain case cover removed, and I was ready to start pumping the oil in. Now, what I'm doing, I learned this from a YouTube channel called How I Did It. There's a Bobcat mechanic named Brady who's very knowledgeable about all kinds of machinery like this, and they do a Tech Talk Tuesday where you can actually, it's a live stream where you can actually ask questions and they can answer them on the spot most of the time if it's not too complicated. Highly recommend checking that out. So what we discussed was, since I had flushed this system, the hydraulic system of the machine, a bunch of times, I had new oil or newer fresh oil in the hydraulic system. The gear case needed new oil also. So rather than dumping 10 gallons of brand new oil into a chain case, I'm going to use the auxiliary outputs here to in fact just pump from the one tank into the chain case. So let me show you how that works. Now, if you have attachments already, you can just pull a hose off of one of your attachments that has a quick connect. I did not have that, so what I have here is a quick coupler, and then I made a little barb fitting on the lathe to adapt from this 3/4 pipe fitting down to a garden hose. So this simply will click into here. Okay, from the inside of the machine with this cover off, you'll insert your hose directly into the chain case. Will start your machine, turn on your auxiliary hydraulics, Then when you activate your hydraulics with your switch, you'll watch the flow. The second that the flow starts to spit and sputter, reach up and shut your machine off. That's going to protect your hydraulic pump to prevent any damage from running it dry. After you do that, you will then have to climb out of the machine, reload another 5-gallon bucket into your hydraulic oil reservoir, and then you just repeat the process. It took me about 2 buckets of oil to get my Chaincase filled back up. I thought this was kind of a neat way to go about it, so you're not dumping brand new oil into the Chaincase, and it also help you kind of flush out your regular hydraulic reservoir. So I hope this video helped you guys out. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.